friends, today I have come to meet Jyoti Sapru. She is a professional psychological counselor and I am in her beautiful home. Welcome ma'am to Rajlakshmi Syam's talk show.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.
Jyoti, tell me about your experiences, your work, and we would like to know about it.
Actually, my work is so interesting that it can go on for hours and hours. I have had the privilege of doing a lot of work during COVID, especially with students, because I feel strongly that the pandemic of coronavirus is over, but the pandemic of mental health is still going on. And I have worked with various schools in Kolkata, and I'm also dealing with topics like sexual abuse, and people are so shy to come forward. But I request everybody to be more open to topics which we have been brushing under the carpet and come out and reach out, and we are there as counselors professionally to help you deal with any kind of crisis.
And now we are here to discuss some psychological counseling and its aspect. So my first question would be, why do you take up psychology as a subject? You have done masters in psychology, I believe.
Yes, ma'am. It was my passion since I was a child. I was very curious to study human behavior, and I used to always categorize people into different segments in my mind and would understand them to behave in certain way, and that would more or less always be true. So since class 8 I took up psychology as an option. I did my graduation, my postgraduation, postgraduate diploma, and then the big course which got me the license and registered as a counselor with the Council of India. And now I am full-fledgedly into counseling, trying to help people reach out and make their lives better. Now you see, we were initially having a very united family kind of a system where all our uncles, aunts, cousins, we used to stay together. Even if we didn't stay together, we would meet once in a year, twice in a year, and the elders would take after, the youngers. But now, since we are all into small nuclear families, independent units, we really cannot get unbiased advice from our parents or people whom we are having a conflict with. So a professional person who is going to give you an unbiased view of the entire situation helps you rise above and help yourself, because you know the solution lies with you. The counselors only help you to find it.
Jyoti, I would like to ask you one thing. What do you really think about this ADHD? Because there is a lot of videos in the TikTok and they are, dealing with some unprofessional work and giving us wrong messages sometimes. So if you be clear regarding this.
The problem is that nowadays everybody is a self-appointed doctor and a counselor, and we really think that at the click of a button we'll get all the answers, and we try to Google and think a bit too much about all this. I think one should try to lead a life with minimum screen time and minimum exposure to too much information, because too much information is also very, very harmful. And in case ever you feel that you are having any PTSD, OCD, ADHD, any kind of problem, if you assume yourself without getting it tested or verified professionally, do seek professional help and then reach to a conclusion.
You have been dealing with different age groups. Do you think that small children are also stressed?
Actually, it is so important question that you've asked. I'm happy that you asked me this question, because I always feel that it is never the child's fault. It is we who have failed as parents. And if the child is having an ADHD, or if the child is having a panic attack, there is definitely somewhere something has gone amiss between the parents and the children. So it's very much important that such families come for family counseling, where we can diagnose the problem.
Hearing you is very interesting, and I would like to know, is there any parameter of mental health that you follow, or some kind of gadgets to measure that this person seriously requires some psychiatric help, or
Yes, especially people who are having terrible psychological disorders. We do some tests like the IQ test, the aptitude test, tests for interest and attitude, which help us recommend them to go to a psychiatrist and take medication.
I would like to ask you my final question, which is, where do you think we are heading, the world is heading, and what would be your message to the people at large?
My message vehemently to everyone is to live and let live. Instead of thinking so much about others, let us think about ourselves and what we are going to take forward in our journey, making it healthy, positive and strong. Let us try to make it a better world. Let us take care of the environment. Let us take care of ourselves. And physically, we can never be fit if we are not mentally healthy. So mental health, I feel, is most neglected. Take care of yourselves. Reach out. We are there to help you.
Hi friends, you have just heard what Jyoti Sapru has told us. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and have a blessed day.